Inventory. Sort. Use that, sure. Actually use this. Yeah, should. What do I get from that? I remember if I get into any combat. Lots of things I still need to do. Okay. Do. Hit that button, hit this button, hit that button. All the buttons. That's what we do now. Okay. Hey, LSA. Oh, hey, Alphino. Okay. See here. Oh yeah, I got some items here. Can I open up my saddlebag? You are not full. Let's throw some of this stuff in here. Some crafting items, sure. Got my retainer here. Hey there, Patrick. Oh, hey, Zachary. Hey, Drazor. Hey there, Revan. How am I feeling since the last Final Fantasy stream? I'm feeling good today. Feeling good. Feeling good today. Little tired today, but feeling good. Story-wise, I have no idea what the heck's going on. I feel like I'm more confused than ever when it comes to Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know what's going on. But, we'll see. I mean, we're almost doing, like, we're doing peace with the Empire, but the guy that was all, like, he was... The diplomat was all, like... I secretly want to kill you. And this kind of gave me crazy eyes. And I'm all like, why are you telling me this? I don't know who you are. In regard to the story, yeah, I'm like, I feel like that diplomat guy, I can't remember his name right now, but I feel like he's going to be more important than he actually is. And then even, because he's like, Zemo was my master and you killed him. Wahaha. Crazy eyes. And then like they show us that Zemo's still alive, maybe? And I'm like, well, then why are you mad at me? He's right there. Why are you mad at me if he's there? I'm confused. What is going on? I'm so confused. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's the thing, is I'm like, I don't. It's one of those things where, like, normally, you know, when they give little teasers like that, you can kind of see where the story might be going. And I'm like, I have no idea what's going on right now. Just, I don't know. I'm really intrigued to see where it goes, but there's no, like, because again, we got this expansion. We were, you know, the big map here. So we were gonna save these guys over here from the Empire. Then we're gonna go over here to Doma and save them from the Empire. Then we ended up doing that before the end of the expansion. I thought maybe that was gonna be the patch notes in between, was actually going through and, like, maybe liberate Doma and then go to Ala Mhigo and save that during the patch notes. But, like, what? Okay, so we did that already, and now we're kind of like brokering peace deals? Oh no. It's more that you injured his crush. Oh, so it's more of a I thought he was just like, he's awesome and stuff like that. I didn't realize it was like a crush thing. Well, maybe. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. But, like, we saw Zemo split his own throat and die. So, I don't know what's going on. But then, like, at the end of the expansion, we saw, what was it, the Emperor? See someone and be like, you, and like, seemed all surprised and confused. So that must have been Zemo. Now that we've seen that Zemo is alive, maybe? I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I want to know what's going on with that. Hey, Welder. Legendary icons for F121 game are also in the F122 game? Oh, okay. Is it if you own both, you get different legends and stuff like that? I bought it. I just haven't installed F1 2022 yet. Maybe I should do that before the French GP in a week's time. Well, I guess, yeah, a week from now we'd be doing, I mean, free practice 1 and 2 would be over, but a week from now, free practice 1 and 2 would be over. All I know is I hope Austin Martin, does better. Oh, sorry, Xenos, not Zemo. Why am I getting Zemo? Zemo, I've been talking a lot about, the MCU with some friends, and, even the, Marvel Crisis Protocol, miniature game, I'm slowly getting to, and I was just talking about Zemo. Baron Zemo. That's probably why I'm saying Zemo, not Xenos. Sorry about that, Revan. Oh my gosh, how's my day been so far? I've been having a good day. You know, it's a little bit cooler today, so that's nice. I got myself my Timmies, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, I got a bunch of work done today, so very happy. Having a good day today, Welder. Hopefully you're having a good day too. But yeah, I think you guys were saying last week that I should keep going with the story a little bit, and then before, I think I'm at 4.2. Before 4.4 is when I should do the side stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep working on things. You think you can't get worse finding out you got COVID yesterday? Oh, hopefully you're feeling all right. I've definitely know of a few people that have received it. Not the last little while, but yeah, I guess the last little while, and been fine. Even vaccinated people kind of kicked the butts a little bit, but thankfully not as much as the people that I know that were unvaccinated. They, you know, I know several people that passed away from it. So hopefully you're doing okay, Revan. Hopefully you're doing all right. Taking it easy, relaxing, stuff like that. Last night you found out. Oh, well, you found out your grandpa got COVID. Hopefully he's doing okay. Oh man, that's never fun. That's never fun. I know my mom had it. Actually, my brother-in-law got it first, and he had it a few months ago, and then my mom got it like a month after. Thankfully, both of them are fine, but yeah. Your whole family, except for you, your grandparents have had it. And are you surprised how you haven't gotten it, Tracer? Well, I mean, it's one of those things that maybe you did. It's just you were asymptomatic and didn't realize it. I don't know. I know I'm lucky enough not to have gotten it, but I don't really go out too much. And Vanessa also has not gotten it yet. She's had a few coworkers get it, but she works as a she works with young children, so they're always cleaning up the studio and always wearing masks and stuff at work anyway. So, oh, he's doing well. He'll be staying in the hospital for a couple of days. I mean, usually that's the best way to go. Yeah. You had no time off work. Drazer, don't you live in a country where you get a bunch of free time off work anyways? Oh man, because I know the province I live in, they, you know, because normally your employer gives you, depends on the job you have. Most of the time your employer will give you like, you know, X amount of 6 days, like say 4, 5, 6 days a week or a year, sorry. But it's by federal law, or provincial law, not federal law. Provincial law, my province has to give 10 days on top of things. So yeah, it's kind of nice. So essentially we get, I mean, I work in an industry where I don't really get anything like that because I'm a contract worker. But say I was working like a regular like office job or something like that, I can get up to 15 days. 15 sick days a year now, which is nice. Oh, you work normally through COVID. Was that its worth? Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Drazer, hopefully, I mean, lucky. Hopefully you don't get it. Hopefully you don't get it all that. Free time, what's that? What is free time? Free time's fun. It's fun. But yeah, hopefully everyone, you know, hopefully Revan, you're feeling okay. Taking her easy. Just resting up. Plenty of fluids. Hopefully, hopefully you can taste things. I know some people that get it can't lose their sense of taste and smell and stuff, but hopefully you can still taste good foods. Have plenty of, what do they say, chicken soup? Oh, I don't know. I just eat chicken soup anyways because I like chicken soup. Chicken and mushroom soup. Two best soups. Oh man, my coffee's almost done. Okay. Hey, Tikal, how's it going? Been a minute. I want to thank you again so much for this awesome looking armor. I do love the look of it. I love the look of it. Eat chicken soup, Revan? Oh, man, chicken soup's so good. It's so It's so cheap and easy. I love it. But I've also noticed I really I like the most stupidest things for food. Like I could sit there and just eat a box of like saltine crackers. I could sit there and eat that. Oh man, I do eat the weird things. Oh hey there, Andrea. Oh my gosh, everyone's coming up today. How's everyone doing? Yay! Oh, you're good. All good over there, Tikal? Awesome. I'm glad you're doing well. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Tomato soup. There, Revan. Oh my gosh, tomato soup is the worst. Although I'm not a fan of tomatoes myself. I mean, I'll eat them if you put them in front of me. I'll eat potato soup or tomato soup if you put it in front of me, but I would go actively out of my way. But that's just me. I mean, really, you put anything in front of me and I'll eat it. Any food in front of me. I'll eat it. I don't know what's going on today. Okay, so maybe I will double check and ask and stuff like that because I just finished. What was it? 4.2 last week. It's 4.2. I just want to double check. So I was thinking about continuing on for the story, but if you guys think I should do the side stuff, because I know I've got a bunch of side story stuff to do. So I've got like the raid to do, the update. I've got the hard mode dungeons. I've got the trials. The first quest for 4.3. Okay, so I did finish 4.2, and I still got Hildebrand to finish too. That's so much stuff to finish. So I'm wondering, in your guys' expert opinions, because you guys know what's coming up. I have no idea what's coming up. Should I continue on with the story from where I am, or is this a good break? That's usually kind of to figure out the flow of the story. Because I mean, things aren't really going crazy. Like I don't feel like I don't feel pressure to like I need to keep going. What's going on with the story? Oh gosh. Right now, like I know things are happening. I just have no idea what's happening, and I feel like I'm even more confused with what's happening. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, Zach, this is yeah, I saw that Zach Brown did a race there. That was during the me and Vanessa always watch the McLaren's Unbox. That's their YouTube stuff. Although she hates Zach Brown right now. You can do stuff now. Continue after is usually a good point. Okay, Andrew's saying continue. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember. I think last week you guys were saying I should wait until after 4.3. So I think that might be what I do. Although I think there is sorry, I was just looking at the point. There is a dungeon coming up right away called the Burn. I do have a dungeon coming up. That could be kind of fun. Hopefully you guys can join me for that. Yeah, it looks. And Drazar saying I should finish it. It makes no difference. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I've noticed. It doesn't really make a difference in the middle, like 4.2s, 4.1s. It doesn't really. It's. I think you guys said at 4. Before I do 4.4, because that's where things really start ramping up. Yesterday, your wallet was is that for? Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, never mind. Okay, I have a trial. Sorry. I have a trial coming up. Thank you. To call. I was looking at just the main story quest. There's like some console games wiki.com. I don't know. Right. It's nice because it tells you kind of what level they are and where they are, but doesn't spoil anything, which is good though. There's a trial coming up, so which is awesome. So that's what I'll probably do is just continue on with the story. Ooh. Oh, No Way Home is on Prime right now. I didn't notice that. I should have known that. If you want to watch Spider-Man No Way Home, it's on Prime. It's on Prime Video right now. But yeah, I'll probably do this story this today. Maybe I'll even be able to finish Ola 4.3 because I did Ola 4.2 last week. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm just glad to have you guys here. I'm glad to be doing more Final Fantasy. So yeah, I will be back streaming. I think I should be back to streaming Thursdays and Fridays starting next week. I didn't do a couple Thursdays because Vanessa was doing some work from home days. And she was picking the Thursday, so unfortunately I was not able to stream. It will be, yeah, so next Thursday and Friday I'll be streaming. What, 6 new tires and 2 batteries for your truck? Oh my gosh, wait, you got 6 new tires? You got a dually then? Nice dually work. I mean, you're a welder, right? That's why. Almost every welder I know has got dualies and a whole system on the back of their truck. Okay. Oh, you fell off in the MCU. Way too much stuff to watch. That's what a lot of my friends and family. There's just too much stuff. It's what with the end of Miss Marvel. It's over 100 hours now, which is crazy. 100 hours of content for the MCU. I mean, I mostly have to keep up with it because it's part of my job. I work on a lot of MCU films. So, I mean, it's my job. So it's like, even though I don't really need to, because I just get specs on like what I need to do, I could watch none of it and still do my job, which is for I worked on a lot of like horror movies, but I'm like, I have no idea what's going on, but I did what the specializations my sheet told me to do. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of my friends kind of they pick and choose what they watch now. But I still enjoy it quite a bit. Oh, you do drive a dually? Yeah. Replace both batteries too. Arizona, the summertime really kills the batteries. Oh, really? I guess yeah. If it's really hot, maybe that's what it does. I'm so used to living in cooler climates. Just gonna stick to the content. You like that? Yeah, and that's the thing is, even say with the new Thor movie coming out, I had a few friends being like, "Hey, what should I watch before that?" And I'm like, maybe the first 2 Thor movies, they might help things. But then I've had a couple friends that saw it without seeing any of the other Thor movies except for Ragnarok, and they understood what was going on. So I think they're doing a good job of letting you miss some of the older stuff, which is good. Especially like the TV shows. It feels like you can miss most of the TV shows and understand. Except for Doctor Strange, you'd be so confused if you didn't watch WandaVision. And then I know they're doing a 4th Captain America movie. And I'm sure if you didn't watch Falcon Winter Soldier, it might be confusing. I'm guessing, but I don't know. Too much stuff. But hey, it's not like speaking before I start sort of on a little rant about at least all the Marvel shows and movies all follow the same continuity now. I've had so many like non-comic book movie watching friends hear about like say the Batman, the one with Robert Pattinson, getting all excited for it because they like him or they like the director or something like that, or they saw the reviews and they're like, oh, is it like the Joker movie? Is that tied to the Joker movie? Is that tied to the DC extended universe? And I'm like, no, those are all completely different. Like the DC extended universe with like the Superman, Man of Steel, and the Ben Affleck as Batman, those are completely different than Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie, which is completely different than Robert Pattinson's Batman movie. So like none of it is tied together, and that's when a lot of my like non-comic book friends get really confused because they don't understand why they aren't connected like the other universes. But yeah. Yesterday he had to rescue a coworker because a piston in her engine decided to cosplay as an astronaut and enter low orbit. Like, piston blew out her engine? Well, oh my gosh. Like, just, that's, like, did it actually leave the end? I'm curious if it actually left the, like, actually exited the vehicle. That's pretty insane. I haven't seen that in a while. I have not seen that in a while. Well, I have seen it. That's not in a while. Yeah, oh my gosh. Jeez. That's not fun. Well, that'll be a nice pricey fix. That's for sure. But yeah, okay, so let's rambling on for 20 minutes here. Let's get into this. Let's talk with Alphino here. And get started with 4.3. Yeah. All right, so Alphino has some important news to share. Oh, actually, before I do that, I was going to I got the armor of maiming, so let's use this. What do I actually get for this? Don't think anything for my class. No. This is all for Lancers, Dragoons, and looks like Reapers? Okay. Also, is my armor chest like full? Yeah, my armory chest is like full too. Oh my gosh. I'm just like full of all the items. I'm gonna put some of this stuff in here just for now. Just in case I get something that I can actually use. Something I gotta do is go through and clean up my inventory, it looks like. I got lots of space. So I mean, you get nicer items. Heck, I maybe already have some that I can't use. Oh, no, I know I don't have any. Probably vendor some stuff. I am really bad at selling things when it comes to video games. I hate to call you just like I am the worst at inventory management. Oh my god, you guys should see some of my other my Guild Wars one is just the worst. It's the worst. I should probably sell all these things. 90% of them are probably useless to me. But I keep them all because it's what I do. Okay. So normally sell. See your inventory giving items. I'm sorry, Andrea. Oh my gosh. What's really bad is some of its items are just money. Yes, I actually have. What is it? Where are they? These here are literally just money, but I'm keeping them out of spite now. Just out of spite. And all the foods that I always forget to eat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's something I gotta remember to do is go through and just clean up my inventory. Soon enough I'll do it, and no one will even, you guys won't even notice. You'll be like, it's so clean. Got my chunk of a saddlebag. Well, let's do that then. Let's move this stuff to the saddle. Maybe that'll help a little bit. You won't see as much there, Andrea. How about that? Is there a way to just like right click and move things? Because that would be awesome. Now it's going to be remembering it's here. And then I also got a bunch of junk with my servant guy. I can't remember what his name is. He's got a bunch of items with... I don't even know what these are. Sure, you can have my household items now, too. There we go. Fill up my Chunkobo saddlebag, or at least two. There we go. There we go. Nice and clean again. There we go. Any given time, you only have about 10 of your 140 slots filled. That makes sense. I'm usually like that in like most of my video games, but or you should see my hard drive. Like my computer hard drives are just like everything is labeled and beautiful, and I spend so much time doing that. But when games comes to inventory, I don't even pay attention. I'm weird like that. You're waiting for new information on Star Wars Acolyte? Yeah, that will be a while. I know Andor's coming soon. I'm kind of excited for that one. More excited than I was before. That's for sure, but we'll see. I'm kind of excited. Alright, Alphino, what's up? What do you got? There's some important news. Casting, healing, aiming. Is casting the one? Yeah, which it doesn't really tell me, like, casting coffer, healing coffer, aiming coffer. I mean, you can kind of... What does scouting mean? I don't know what scouting means. What's a scouting coffer? Is that for... I mean, I would assume that's for, like, ninjas and stuff, but I don't know. Rangers or whatever. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Okay, so let's accept this. Let's see what's next. I'm going to turn this up a little bit for myself so I can hear things. So, Lunith. Impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Garleans' part, the populace have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive at Yenzia. Would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. Okay. According to the letter, Yosetsu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. The Domans have missed any change in her mental state. However slight, it would be better if Ashi weren't the one to spot it. Okay, that's the guy's name. That's like her brother. Agreed. Let us make straight ways for the Enclave then. Lord Hien will be waiting. Okay, one more than nodding. So I trust you will cope in our absence, Satoru. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. What we do. I don't remember if there's any of our allies really died. We haven't really lost anybody. Yeah, the for head nods. All we do. Asahi, Asahi. Is that how you say that, Andrea? That seems so weird. But that's just me pronouncing. I'm really bad at pronouncing all of the things. Ooh. Razor. Sure, let's invite the party. Not sure if I've got any things coming up, but let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go to the docks. You know, there probably is like a stone over here I can go to. Sometimes I confuse sideways tilted there, Andrea. Oh boy. That is also true. No, didn't want to sprint. I want to mount. Kaboom. Kaboom, kaboom. Oh, little lightning sprites. Is there a new update or patch coming out soon? There's one in August, isn't there, for Final Fantasy? Gotta be one coming out soon. It's gotta be what, up to, what is it, 6 point something or other? Yeah, 6 point, is 6.2 August? You said you're watching late August, yes. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Someday I'll catch up with all this stuff. There, Andrea. I knew it was, I thought I saw August. I'm sure everyone's really excited for that. Like, because they won't be adding anything. It's just kind of story stuff. And maybe, like, class cleanups. I don't think anything too crazy, too major, right? Oh, you started watching The Last Airbender again? Enjoyed it as much as you did when you were younger? That's good. You know, I've never actually watched that series. I know all about it, but I've never actually watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. I watched part of the movie, but it was the worst thing I'd ever seen, so we stopped watching it. Oh, it's a major one? Okay, okay. That's good. That'll be interesting. I'm just kind of curious, like, with me not being that far yet, like, will it be changing my class stuff, too? I know they have in the past, but... Could I have just traveled to the Enclave? I could have just traveled to the Enclave. You're joking. Why didn't you tell me I could just come here? Why did you make me do that? When I click the map, it showed me where to go. All of the This show's 1,000 times better than the movie. Yeah, that doesn't take much. Again, it's one of those, like, I've got lots of friends that have watched it and they're like, you should watch it. I'm like, I will get on that, but I've got a million other things I need to watch. That's my problem. Too many things to watch, not enough time. Hey, Lord Ian. Alright, so, I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there is one matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gozetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Oh no! Good gods, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it high time he received some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yuzetsu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once, Lunith. Elisei, shall we? Yes, we shall. Yeah, Teen Titans is something I had never watched.
Open wide now.
Aw, like they're playing prom.
Pleased to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself. I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon?
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Uh-oh, she's starting to remember things? Uh-oh, she gonna turn into a villain again?
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... a gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
What?
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink. What are all these scars?
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man. Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman! I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Oh, I like these two. They make a convincing pair, don't they? Or do they not? On first appearance, it would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed. Had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gozetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him, you can't make it up. Although I suppose Gozetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. He has resisted the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. Yeah, he definitely isn't retiring anytime soon. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains, he will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for Legion land, and we ask no more. And what of his nurse? If Yozetsu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Yagiri, out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So, what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yuzetsu from the shadows, waiting for a misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard, was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami, a child's game. Even though wary shinobi would not go to such lengths. I could but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Oh. Well, that's good enough for me. And everyone else, I would hazard? The matter is settled. Zetsu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. I would not risk pandering her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably. She as good as fastened the chains around their necks. Oh. Which is why I mean to conclude the business with Tsuyu first, out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet him at the docks with Tsuyu. This ambassador that threatened my life. This will be fun. Let's see if he's got the crazy eyes still. Alright, so let's speak with Alphino. Where are you? You're not here. Alright, where are you this time? Triple triad. Oh yeah, they already played some triple triad. Okay. You're here. You're at the docks. Good. And there's our bodies right there. Okay, so let's head here. Here's our net. Make it a little bit quicker. You getting Revan vibes with memory wipes? Yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe. Okay, shall we wait here then? Lord Hien should not be long. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She is nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. What? But the Garleans will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? Uh-oh. I know not. Yagaria is scouring the streets as we speak. It is possible she's left the Enclave altogether. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman? My lord. I do not rightly know. I think, yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there is a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of a hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her on the boat. White as new fallen snow it was. Was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Oh. Wrong? No. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. Okay, good. Captain's all worried now. Would seem that Suya has crossed the river. And can't me help me? No good can come of this. Alright, so let's see, which one do I want here? I get to pick a new item. Let's grab, sure, casting. Casting, sure. Probably just keep it in the item, not grab a new one. Okay, let's talk to Lord Hien. Gone like the morning dew. Okay, though his face betrays little sign of panic, Hien is plainly desperate to find Setsu before something terrible happens. So it seems that she's gone unrecognized thus far, but can be helped if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance, all of this, lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We are at your service, Lord Hien. Now as before, let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Should someone let Iguri know what I've learned, I'll join you on the other side. Also, if this is someone from chat, let me know. Oh, that was... Okay, I was going to say, Andrea, if that was someone I knew, let me know before I forget that. Okay, if we have no way of knowing where he is headed, so we had best divide our forces. I will take Kasakari and its surrounds. Alphanode, if you would take the road to the castrum Fluminense? Lumith, forgive me, but I could ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor. One of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the Kami smile upon our efforts. You're visiting with your RP story character this week? Awesome! Yes. There we go. Okay, now where are we headed to? We're going to the trial, by the way? Oh, if you guys have room, clearly, we got Drazor, we got Takal, we got Andrea, for sure. And then, if it's a trial, trials are 4, or is there 8? Trials are 8, right? If anyone else wants to join. Unless it's 4. At that point, we looks like we have 4, but if, let's head in here. Back to this little guy. Hey, the dragon. So welcome to Izuka Manor. Yes, if there's anything you care to know, you need only, a pale-skinned woman. I have seen no such travel, I am sorry to say. Most sorry. Scaly skin, Namazu, on the other hand, we have in abundance. Alright, so, you didn't help me. Oh, cool. Oh, wow, they got like a whole, like, administrators, little throne room. That's, like, how do you get up? Okay, how do you get up here? That's what I want to know. How did you get up here? I have to, like, jump up. Because it's clearly taller than you. I have to send you an invite. There we go. Are you okay? You're flopping on the ground like a fish. I guess you are a fish. So, Usually pale skin. Yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallows east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction. For the most part, her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. Ooh. Ooh, you got that mech thing too. That is cool. And everyone's got sort of cool mounts. Okay. So look for signs of Yuzetsu. Let's see, which mount do I get? I get my snowman, which I'm very happy with. There's both, but most including this one are 8. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was 8. Yeah, I figure most of the ones we have now are 8. Dude. Alright. Jumping. I really like the look of these treemen kind of looking things. They're kind of neat. Although most of the enemies here are really neat looking. I think they're neat. Okay, they really awesome enemy design. Okay, let's head up this little cliff face thingy. Hey, you see no sign of her in the north. Perhaps she is somewhere farther to the northeast. Come, floating chair. Man, it'd be so awesome to have a floating chair. Be like, it's awesome. It'd be awesome to have a chair on wheels, but then I realize I'm currently sitting on a chair with wheels. Chair with wheels and a motor. There we go. Nope. Don't care about the, Ooh, what's his XP bonus? Oh, that's what it's got that XP bonus symbol on it right there. Interesting. I'm not worried about, I guess I'm not really too worried about XP right now because, I mean, everything... I'm already level 71 and the next expansion starts at level 70. Okay, so gotta keep going. He's not here. Flying unicorns and robots. Something from across maybe because it transforms. That's cool. I guess Robotech. Yeah, that's so awesome. Love that. I love that most of the mounts have that. Oh my gosh, it's even got, like, guns. Like a rotary cannon. Punching stick. Okay, so it's nowhere seen, but lying on the ground is short distance to the north. You spy a familiar-looking wide-brimmed hat. Uh-oh. Motorized wheelchairs exist. Yes, that is very true. That is very true. A cursory glance that is required to confirm your suspicions. It is the same hat Yuzetsu was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki. Okay, we found her hat. All right. Lunith, before you ask, our search in its surrounding has yielded exactly not save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Mistress Alice has gone to his sister brother at the castrum, but she said it is she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here shortly after. How did you fare at the manor? Any sign of our missing guest? Well, I found this hat on the ground. Towards Nami? Why, the kami. If the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry. Yagiri and I will check the patties. The village square is yours. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm also going to take 2 seconds here. I will be We're right back. I just need to open up a window because it is... Oh, still story stuff going on. Never mind. But as soon as I'm done this, I gotta open up a window because it's getting way too hot in here. Uh-oh, what's this? She is walking toward the village with no hat.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
Oh no!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
Oh no. Causing quite the kerfuffle.
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
Oh no, her memories are slowly coming back.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead!
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
I mean, the people would eventually
What I
find out no
saw
matter what.
It's all true. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you!
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Aww.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Alright, let's get some silver pieces. Just to add more to my inventory. Yeah, that's why my memory wiping is wrong. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We'll see what happens. Who's Babylon 5? Oh, they shipped the death of personality people off to somewhere where they never meet. Yeah, that's something for sure. But I will be 2 seconds before I continue this mission. Just so I can get some maybe cool air in here. Alright, I are back. And let me know if you guys can hear the traffic or something too much, or the fan I got in the hallway going too much. But yeah, oh my gosh, Babylon 5 is amazing there, the dragon. I loves it so much. That's a show I want to watch again. Babylon 5, that's what I should do. Get some friends over and watch that. Okay, let's talk with Lord Hien again. The picture of relief, this face. Okay. So that would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed, and judging by Suyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt. Nay, it seems it was the offhand request of a Wizetsu which brought her to Nami. She came in search of Persimmon. Okay, so... and they see fruit is good for the health. I do hope Kuzetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we have clearly taken a long way around, but let us continue onto the castrum of Leminus and our meeting with the ambassador. Alphinaud and Alice should be there, conducting their search. Okay. Okay, let's go. I don't know why I say that all the time. Okay, where are we headed to? Yeah, Andrew, I wish like the weapons on mounts and stuff actually worked. That'd be kind of cool. But unfortunately, no. It does look awesome though. Is this like an enemy in the game, or is this like a cross with something else? Wait, let's head down there. Oh, interrupted. Get my floating chair again. This way, then this way, then this way. It's an enemy? Okay, cool. I know they've done so many like crossover events. It could be anything. It's a Garlean machine. See, Garleans have all the cool stuff. Can I just join the Garleans? Like, did the Garleans really treat their people so badly? I'm not sure how it works. I mean, you saw them treat people here badly, but I mean, that was just their own people treating themselves badly, so I don't know. I don't know. Well, who are you? What is this? Who are you? I saw you do some kind of like magic thing. What's going on here? The people? What people? What is? Who are you? What? I'm confused. This clearly is something more than just a regular NPC. If you want to walk everywhere, sure. Garleans can't use Aether travel like we can. Well, they got awesome airships, so they can just fly everywhere. Like look at what Andrew's on. She can just fly everywhere. Yeah, what is this an event? You'd only join the Garleans if it was a Bioware game. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. I would 300% before that. An NPC, never seen this NPC before? Yeah. I swear I saw something cool, flashy. I just want to see if this does anything, if you guys know what this is. I've been to this area a bunch. There's no name for this character? Right? Huh. Oh, it's a special fate. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. If it's what you think it is? Okay, so it's like a fate thing. So eventually this will turn into a fate? She has to protect the people. Alright, well let's see if she does something. Just give it 2 seconds, and then if she doesn't, then we'll go out and continue on. It's just I saw like a flash of something. I swear I saw a flash of something. Maybe I'm going crazy. Alright, you're just kind of walking around in circles now. Fate's starting soon, you think? Okay. Well, we'll continue on. I got a little story thing here, and if where she's wearing his headgear, it's like, okay, cool. Let the Lord here. Maybe happen after this. Okay, so it seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. It's time to meet with the ambassador. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of awesome that they do stuff like that. Oh, it's the fox lady from the... You mentioned the dragon, that it's a fate. You get here. It's cool. Yeah, you know what's going on.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Uh-oh, who are the guests?
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look, well.
Is it like her parents or something? Grandparents, maybe? I don't know. Uh-oh.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Man, he is horrible, this kid.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
Time to get stabby, 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 stabby. Let's just kill them all and be done with it.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient. You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Doma.
See, it's so weird, this character. Because, like, one moment he's, like, doing something, like, kind of horrible and stupid, and the next moment he's like, okay, yeah, okay, you win. Good job. Okay, we'll keep her there. And then he gives me, like, the death eyes because he's crazy.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
It'll be fun to kill. He is a Xenos fan and crazy attracts crazy to the Reverend. Very true.
We continue with the exchange as planned, then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
No better than to trust. They pronounce it again, Ashahi. But it was a dirty trick. Still unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Sue's future to rest. I have sent her back to the Enclave with Yagiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. Okay. You have a look, Alphino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence, most like. We can discuss it upon our return. I mean, she clearly remembered something. So I'm glad they didn't I'm glad they didn't push it for it to be like she remembers something. So she needs to stay here. Oh, apparently I'm teleported here. Wow, it's now they finally teleport me. Yeah. Okay. Back to Lord Hien. We should pay you should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about her fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her. Alright, but something's gonna go wrong with this whole situation.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Asahi, okay.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder.
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Uh-oh.
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Of course. The character should be like, again, you should always be running off. Rather, we need more people to look after her. Oh my gosh, war crimes are his intentions. Probably war crimes.
Help! Help!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, did her memories come back and she did this? Wait, that's her parents.
Help! Help me!
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
If only I hadn't remembered.
She did remember.
He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Aww.
Who's there?
Oh no.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
Also, why are they here? Shouldn't they be with the Garlean? I'm so confused as to why they're in the Enclave.
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu! A font of misery! You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure.
Oh my gosh.
We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks, at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugane and start a new business.
Oh, no. Gosh. Her parents are the worst.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be.
Oh no.
Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu! What?
Well, I'm not going to say I'm sad about this.
No!
I'm more sad that she got her memories back. I was kind of hoping she'd kind of like be redeemed a bit, but maybe not. Uh-oh. Oh, he set this all up, you son of a monkey.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not
You
say you
jerk.
would come back to us?
He's a not nice person.
Brother dearest, what a surprise.
He completely set his parents up. He knew this was going to happen.
You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
The camera work is a lot better now. That's for sure, Andrea. Oh my gosh, I both hate and am impressed by what he's done. But yeah,
Please.
he's gonna get killed. I can't wait to get killed.
Want to die?
You deserve it. No, I'm not gonna lie, buddy. In fact, this was probably too good for you. Too good for you.
Any sign of her? What happened here?
Maybe I could just keep it to myself. Nope, I'm gonna tell him.
I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother?
Uh-oh.
Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives.
Kinda hope she kills him.
But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Ian. What's up? So you've recovered... we've recovered the remains and will hold a cremation anon. Would they have never set foot in Doma? I broke the news to Gozetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. Oh. What's this? Fusion of strength? Oh, it's like a drink I can get for 30 seconds and I get extra strength or dexterity or vitality, intelligence, or mind. Okay. Nice. Actually, that'd be kind of good for a like a tank to get more vitality or something like that. Okay, so my friends, that which I've feared has come to pass. Gozetsu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist. Not least for Gozetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we are bound to surrender Gozetsu into the Garlean's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange, and by reckoning all as if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. Oh, raids? Yeah, that makes sense for raids. Especially if you're doing like hard mode raids and stuff like that. That would make the most sense. All right, so but what I cannot accept are the lengths at which Ashahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent content and the apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. Wise precaution. If the main structure of the castrum is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. Click a button. The Citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to its advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters turn for the worst, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough. Oh gosh, I clicked so many times. A conference, on the other hand, I would require only a single run and leave us far less valuable on the water, assuming of course, infants depart with one. Okay, so we gotta get a boat. We're gonna use a boat to escape if need be. Okay. Might I take the lead on this? I have dealings with Rasho and his pirates before, and I won't be alone, will I, Luneth? You can count on me. always count on me. So much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. Is this a shame? Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I'm certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Come now, Yaguri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Oh, that's just good. Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphanode, and I shall be about our task. Okay. Alright, so we should be on our way to Okokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may take some convincing. Oh, hey, Jets fan. How's it going? Okay, so what are we doing here? All the things. So I gotta speak. We gotta head somewhere else now. Traveling all the time. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, a traveling simulator. Okay. I've been here for a while. What? Head up, and up, and up. I was trying to see. I can't remember. I don't think I've gotten any flying stuff for this expansion at all. To do that sometime soon. Right. Now there is a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma into the company of belied rats such as we? If you come to offer Doman chains in place for Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. What fine subjects you would make. With our fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. Explain the situation, how... well, actually, it might be some of their person. Wait, what did I see there? Something about an adventurer? Something? Mayhap you're confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you and will not come running like hounds to their master's whistle. And I would presume to treat you thus. I came to petition your cooperation as an ally and equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have we ever heard of doing the right thing? You ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, we sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we take it by force. You know, we'll put you, pull you out of the water if we see you drowning. We were not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alice. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were amongst those conscripted into the Imperial Army, and as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? I feel like these pirates are not that nice. It's not that they're not nice, it's just that they're not like evil pirates. They're more just tax collectors. It's really all they kind of are. They just kind of get money by sea trade, and they protect the sea lanes from other people. So, I mean, they're just kind of I don't know what you... They're essentially just toll booths. These pirates are just toll booths. You seem well informed in our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Garleans' hands are no secret, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Yeah, it's just a protect. That's what I was looking at, Andrea. It's just a protection racket. That's all it is. So very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. A vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she is yet to be declared seaworthy. So she is sound enough down below, but we have to load her up. But when we load her with conscripts and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, do me the favor of swimming around the hull and check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Oh, not this Doman lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, we should be done in a thrice. That's the spirit. The ship is moored at Quick Scrape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named that name. And though I have a knack for parleying with pirates, for my record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Alright, so now we're apparently can check ships for holes and stuff. Well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. I see these pirates eventually joining Doma. Maybe that is just me. Alright, where we go? Oh, gotta go this way. There's the ship. Boing! Boop. Can you actually die from fall damage, though? I see glowing stuff over here. And I have to check here. Inspect hull planks. Okay, upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, Lord Hien and Alice are here. Oh, that's awesome. No signs of damage here. Okay. That's report to the person. Oh, if you're damaged before, so if you're in combat, fall damage can kill you. Okay. Out of combat can only ever take you to 1 HP. Okay. So only in combat. So don't jump off things in combat. Thankfully, I've not run into that problem before. I want to go to those giant mushrooms. I like games without killing you when you're exploring for fall damage. Always good. Okay. Oh, I'm the shipwright, or apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seems solid enough. I found what could be a hole. On the port side near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in the gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. You're Lord Hien. The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami, have mercy. Forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. It was quite all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. So someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you joined. How fares our lady? Is she seaworthy? Captain, we found a small crack on the port side. Well, I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you've met the boy. Did he tell you his story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he chooses, I expect you to see they are provided for. I have heard that those who join the Confederacy forswear all ties to kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it. I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. Oh, my family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Oh, well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more, be it in Anzia or on the Ruby Sea. We have the duty to ensure that Ashanti and the others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Okay. Oh, might have been able to kill you way back in the day. I'm glad that it doesn't kill you now. That's always good. So, well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. To the Enclave. Okay, how do I get to the Enclave? Is there a way to click to it? Nope. You need to look for it? Okay, where do I look for it? Teleport menu? Oh, is that a... I don't think I've ever used a teleport menu. Teleport. The Doma Enclave. Really? I have to, like, use a teleport menu to do this? That makes it super annoying. They should just let you travel there on the map. That's the first time I've ever had to do that. Oh, okay. Something with the mentor. That's what's popping up there. Someone's my mentor. Talk to Lord Hien. So, it seems Aguri and Alphinaud completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray the Kami these precautions were unnecessary. Okay. I'm going to grab the Vitality one because... Science. The different zones, so like a city, it only appears in that menu. Oh, okay. That's annoying. Alright. We go here. Hien is ready to proceed with the prisoner exchange. The primary agreement. Okay. So, we are putting our contingency plans in place. I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. We will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with the Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank not far from the castrum. That's probably what I ended up doing there, the dragon. If I didn't realize that, I just end up taking the boat each time, being like, and having to travel there, teleport further away, travel there. That would be so annoying, but I would 100% do that every time. Actually, it'd be quicker for me to travel here and then do that. The need is a an aetheryte like here. a teleporting thingy there. Yeah, because we're literally just traveling over there, right? Like, just right over there. Not like we're going that far. Actually, can I see the... Yeah, because I can see the Enclave from here. Also, while I'm here, let's grab this, maybe there is a, Actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome that you can see the Enclave from where you are. That's actually kind of awesome. I like stuff like that. Yeah, and if they had if they had an Aetheryte thing here, that would be awesome. I feel like they're missing one right here. You see a destroyed one from the Destroyer's village? Oh, okay, can you? Cool. I guess that would have been where the castle was, right? I like stuff like that, where you can see... And that's the castrum over there, right? Yes, yes. Even the area we go to over here isn't really the castrum. The castrum's there. It's just kind of the loading area for it. Oh, you can even see the ship docked there. The Empire's awesome, awesome ships. Why'd they never clean up these destroyed parts? Why'd the Empire never ever clean those up? Thanks. Oh, am I not going the right way? I totally am not going the right way. There we go, there's a boat. Several boats. Not very big boats, but I'm sure that it comes later. The party's assembled then? Aye, and ready for what lies ahead. I trust least there be any confusion, though. The tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange, that, and whatever else he has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yagiri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. Okay. Your ship awaits you at the castrum loading docks. She will see you safely home. Okay. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Yay! Let's go get our prisoners. Or our friends, I guess they were. But I guess they weren't even prisoners, they were just conscripts.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Doma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Doma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Oh no, did she have her full memory back and she's like gonna be evil? Oh, I was kind of hoping she was gonna turn good.
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Naori, widow of Sashihai, and acting viceroy of Doma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
Uh-oh.
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself.
Oh, that smile he gives.
I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken.
Aww. Yeah, she's a fun villain. Uh-oh, what's this thingy?
This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness.
Oh
and
no, what was in those
drown
crates?
all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold, and distant.
That wasn't
as
supplies,
the
was it?
moon.
Are there crystals in there? Are there crystals in there? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Called it! Oh, boy. Oh, no, 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 no. As soon as she lifted the thing up, I'm like, oh no, she's gonna turn into a
What
primal.
has she done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
I really hope she'd turn good. Oh boy. Oh, oh yes. Now, did the Empire set this up, or was it him that set this up? Oh. Wait, does the moon look like this for everybody? That would scare a lot of people.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
Because she's technically a Doman citizen, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. This whole thing was a setup.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
As you command.
Not gonna lie, this was a beautiful ploy. Yeah, I want to kill him, though. Can I kill him? Please tell me I get to kill him.
lord! You must fall back!
You ask me to run?
A strategic withdrawal.
Spare my pride, would you? I know this foe is beyond me. The field is yours. We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
Oh, you guys in the Discord? Okay, yeah, I see that you get in the Discord. Awesome.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
She became Moon Knight.
I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail. Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Doma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
OG Bunny Girl. I guess, yeah, it would have been her before. They had the bunny characters and oh gosh. Oh, see, okay, this I like, because most of the time we get trials and we'd have some cool thing happen like this, but then we'd have to, like, it would pop us out where we were. We can still run around and do things, but hey, it's actually, like, right here, and she's still standing. Can I? Oh, I can't run up that close. Oh, yeah, she's got, like, bunny ears. Actually looks pretty awesome. Good job with her character. Okay. Let's see. Get everyone here. Social list. Invite the party. There we go. We have a light party now. Okay, so I'm gonna hop in the Discord here quickly. I'm gonna turn off. I'm also muted. There we go. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. Also, thank you. We got Andrea, Trezor, and Kellyanne with me here. I'm really excited for. Gosh, I haven't done anything with you guys for a long time.
Last patch had no dungeons, so try this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me know when you guys
Been
are
a
ready.
while, hasn't it?
It's been a minute. Okay, let's do this. Where are we? Oh, duty. Actually, can I just click on this? I can. Haha. There we go. This is...
Depending on how long you go, you might be able to get burn in too. The burn is like the second or third quest of the next patch.
Ooh. Yeah, sorry, that was a dungeon I saw earlier. I'm like, oh, there's a dungeon coming up. Right. Less than 5 minutes. Okay, good. I love how the crystals actually disappear. Oh gosh. The music is so good. Final Fantasy XIV, you just it's better and better.
It's one of the better songs in Stormblood, yes.
So excited to see what's next.
Although most of the music people rave about comes up in the next 2 expansions. Now, there's been a lot of good music so far, but the next 2 is the ones that get all the media attention.
Ah, so it gets even better, that's what you're saying.
Music has been consistently good.
That's what people say.
FF14 in a nutshell. It gets better.
I like that. That should be the tagline. Oh, Soken, is that the composer?
Yes.
Main composer.
Soken-san.
I'm very excited.
He's also a world-class dork. Just look up some of his antics on YouTube.
That's half the
Do
fun.
you know Lahi?
Amongst other things, the Phantom Train one and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, come on. Give us a party. Alright, anything crazy I need to know about this fight coming up?
There's some mechanics, but
Don't get several stacks of the same color on you.
yeah. I hope you know black and white.
Yes, I can see black and white.
Nice. Then you should be fine.
Okay, good. If it was like a bunch of shades of blue, then I'd be in trouble. But I am colorblind, but not like red-green colorblind. I'm a different kind of colorblind. Oh, there we go. Commence. Everyone hit.
I
Yes.
still have to find somebody that black and white colorblind, so
Used to know someone. A friend of mine used to be like that. Well, I would say used to be.
No-
but someone
not
who used
seeing
to be my
difference
friend.
between black and white.
Oh, sorry, not black and white. Sorry, only saw black and white.
Oh yeah.
Also recently learned that apparently some people can see like words and letters as colors, and that's really neat. Oh yeah, she's got
Never heard of that.
Yeah. What was it called? Color Sound Synthesia. I was just looking up the other day. Alright, okay.
Oh.
Let the tanks do this.
It's going to be a long night. Whoa!
I'm not a worm, you're the worm.
Your end is near.
Stay away from the fan thing, spinning fan blade things.
Beg for mercy.
Aha, I'm starting to remember what all the things are.
Nice. It's been a while since you've done combat.
Yeah.
Your death
Too long.
will be all the sweeter.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, this is such a good transition.
Feeds on my spite, on my suffering. Okay. Okay. Oh, curse my name, strike my body, fill my soul with blackness and malice. Oh. Oh, what? It's her parents. Oh no.
Yeah, you're gonna like this.
Oh, this is actually kind of neat the way they're doing this.
Basically telling her story in the fights.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually really awesome. Hey, at least we get to kill him now. Kind of.
Well, sorta.
Awesome. I want to use that ability.
This cannot be!
Oop! And now I've got closer to him. Oh! Oh my gosh, this is amazing storytelling in the middle of a fight.
Besides to being the protector.
Oh. There can be no redemption. No, we can redeem you. It's okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
And now phase 2.
Blooms the spider lily.
Oh, and this arena now looks amazing.
Mortal husk, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Right. Oh, I see I've got something on me now. Under influence of the new moon, okay.
Beg the mercy.
Oh.
In moonlight's chill, shine petals pale.
Let me see, because it keeps changing color based on where I was standing.
Yeah.
Beg the mercy.
Oh, I died.
Whoa!
Oh, it's like one of our our other healer died too.
Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Thank you.
Your end is near.
Whoops.
Uh-oh, I got... Oh.
In sunless gloom, black tendrils trail.
Oh, oh, dead again.
No.
Yeah, LP3 though. It's like you.
Not
LP3.
yet.
My bad.
It's fine.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the cool bridge and stuff in the background. Oh man. Awesome. Thank you.
I'll grind you under my heel.
And apparently I died again, because I thought I was out of the range of that. Okay. It's just about to heal myself.
No, how did they die?
Whoa!
I'm like, I know I died because I'm bad, but...
You died to the stack mechanic because the person with the stack mechanic died.
Oh,
so you just were unlucky. That it targeted you. Next.
Makes sense.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh gosh, our two tanks are still alive.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Oh, no, sorry, we still got someone else too.
Whoa!
We'll get it next time.
Oh yeah, no worries. I think I'm kind of getting the mechanics of it.
I don't heal, so I forgot to put the healer limit break on my bar, so I was actually fishing around for it, and I got killed.
That happens.
Yeah, Paladin. The Paladin can heal himself.
I'll grind you under my heel.
They're just about out of MP though.
There we go.
Oh. Yeah, the stack marker. How to stack with yourself.
Oh, but we get bonuses now that we lost.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you, game, for taking pity on us.
Whoa!
And have you noticed the name of the buff that we get?
Oh, what's it called? The Echo?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, like as if we're doing it again. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Your end is near.
And what's the power that you have? The Echo.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
That makes
you
you immune to primal influence.
Thought I was out of range of that. And I'm the worst.
Beg for mercy. Your death will be all the sweeter.
Go for the awesome storytelling again. Which again is so awesome to have this in a fight. Okay. Back to the matriarch.
The Domans and Garleans.
Yeah, Spectre of the Homeland, Spectre of the Empire. Oh gosh. That is the one thing. Final Fantasy XIV has some of the best, like, non-verbal storytelling in MMOs.
Well, also some of the best of the verbal.
It's true, yes. Whoop. Okay. No Zemo. Zemo. Xenos.
Zemo.
Oh my gosh. Awesome set change.
In darkness blooms
And
the
music change.
spider lily. From mortal husk,
Wonderful
I
music
rise
change.
anew. Suffused with night,
Uh-oh.
I shall prevail. Beg for mercy. In moonlight's chill shine petals pale.
Oh
Wow.
no.
Oh, no, he died.
Yeah.
I saw that bleeding effect. Okay.
Yeah, you got it from standing in the one side too long.
Yeah.
Beg for mercy.
Oh man, this is a tough fight.
Whoa! Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Right?
Your end is near.
Need to kill the clouds.
The In sunless gloom, black tendrils trail. No. Not yet. Not yet. I'll grind you under my heel. I'll grind you under my heel!
Ah, I messed that up. Didn't quite get to the center fast enough.
Whoa!
Those fans do so much damage.
Yeah.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Especially when it does that thing like they come together and the fans. Oh man. That is rough.
Ugh, too few stackers.
Oh no.
Whoa!
It's a beautiful fight though.
Oh, I love it.
Almost.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Okay. Ooh. Oh, that must have been your limit break?
Heal LB.
Yeah, I popped the healer limit break.
That's good. Watch out for the
Yeah, I
time.
looked up and everybody was damn near dead.
Yeah, that was a very good call with that one. Yeah!
Yeah, I'm not used to looking at the like limit break bars of healer. I just happened to look over and I was like, oh, almost everybody's dead.
It was perfect timing.
I've like, it's under 10%. Should I, like, DPS LV? Better not risk it.
Oh,
Yeah. I walked out a little stack there so I didn't kill you.
Oh man. Oh, now she's flying here all sad and stuff. But I mean, I shouldn't be sad because she turned evil again. Oh man. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna deafen myself here. Thank you guys again so much for the help with that. That was a fun battle. Oh, that was awesome.
No problem.
Yeah. And okay, now it'll be cutscenes because always awesome, crazy long cutscenes after trials with primals. Oh, she's still alive. Okay. Ooh. is that? Who's got a gun? Well, he went full on crazy.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down. My! Such hostility! These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer.
But then why would you bring all the crystals here? Suspicious, no?
Will you surrender to anger, then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Got the crazy eyes.
Ha! You cannot, of course! To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point. It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Doma. I would have repaid his faith.
No one alive loves him more than I!
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
What? Oh.
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Oh, I'm glad someone did that. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, what? She's just lifting the... Oh! Oh, good.
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives. Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill. Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Gosh, she got such a...
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
It's I know she's an evil character, but she's got such a traumatic story, it's hard to, like, fully hate her. Yeah, because that's who will mourn you.
He will mourn too, perhaps. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
Oh, her stories are so tragic. I mean, if she had a better upbringing. Oh yeah, 100%. Her what she did after was her own fault there to call, but I can't 100% hate her. But yeah.
Lord Xenos.
Yeah, Lord Xenos is dead too. Now you're dead. This kid I have no. Now I want to stop. Now finish him off with my sword. Uh-oh. Now I get an echo. What's next?
Lord Xenos.
Yes.
I am at your disposal.
Oh. So he knew he was back. Guessing this is...
Asai, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so.
Oh no. So Xenos set this whole thing up. Ah, he is still alive.
The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
Oh, I'm definitely okay. I'm definitely on the board with this kid being killed. I wish we'd done it ourselves. What do you mean the plan is?
My master, Lord Xenos.
What is Xenos? That's so...
Come for you.
He even had wraps around his neck. Really, we should have finished off Xenos when we had the chance. Yeah, Andrea, I was expecting him to be a much bigger threat than what he actually was. He's just a patsy, just a fall guy, just a pawn. Oh man, not see that coming. Oh, Gogetsu, way to be alive and walking around, even running.
She is gone. Wherefore did the kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Aww. I'm more sad that Gozetsu's sad. But yeah, like, I want to see if their plan worked. Trying to get the Empire back into a war with Doma.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
But I mean, we weren't at peace already. They could have just came in at any time and attacked us. I don't really know why they go around this whole thing.
Lord Hien!
I guess maybe to make the Empire citizens see that Doma summoned an icon, which would renew their want for war. Maybe that was it. Oh, or maybe this is...
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wait, this is good. This is good. Xenos was behind this plot.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
Xenos, sorry. Xenos. Wow. Words hard today. More coffee me need.
But how can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Ala Mhigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
The fellow Xenos. We need the Inquisition here to purge them. That's what we need to do. Just exterminate us the whole planet. Oh man. Oh, but Xenos. Yeah. Apparently, we should have finished the job. We're really bad at finishing
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
I have no doubt you believe what you say.
Also, did no one die in Shadowbringers? Wait, no. Stormblood. Did no one die? Like, no. At the end of Shadowbringers, like, none of the characters that are supposed to be dead are actually dead.
But what then is the explanation? That an imposter has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd, but worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second in command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
And yeah, the dragon. I mean lower, upper ranks. Lower ranks mean nothing.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Well, I guess the leader of Ala Mhigo, he's the only one that actually died.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Wait, what? Alphino, what?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield.
Yeah, true. We are pretty awesome. Except for the fact that I died like 8 times.
But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
I believe in you.
Tis not for me to stop you. But I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Well, I hope he's okay. Sure, we'll see him again. Well, looks like the peace is still on the menu. Like, we can still broker this peace deal. We did the prisoner exchange. Yeah, this works. Okay, so let's look at you then. So I knew Shahi was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning? Thank the Kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Zetsu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, but she had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. His little wonder Gozetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekiborn before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet waits on the riverbanks for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. It would be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, the dragon. Our boar's all grown up. Yay. Oh. It was a fun cutscene and everything. So I learned so much already. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. What's going to happen next? And is that pirate gonna leave the Confederacy?
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
And so much has happened since we were on our little caravan on our way into Ul'dah. 90 episodes ago. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see what's
there you are.
Going on. All dressed up now again. Shave his head.
Gosetsu, your hair.
My friend, what have you done?
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
Safe travels. He's gonna leave us anyways, so safe travels. Made up his mind.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh, and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before. And with that, I take my leave.
Hi, Gosetsu. I'm sure we'll see you again, maybe. Hopefully. Okay. Let's speak with Lord Hien. Gozetsu. Fair journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion. But there's yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray join us in the Kiankan, and I would thank you properly. Okay. Yeah, I really thought that kid was going to be more of a threat. But now that we know that Zeno is still alive. Okay, so our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live long in memory, and one that would never have drawn without the courageous actions of the Scion. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest, yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphina to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gozetsu by building a nation in which none need live in fear. I confess, I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yosetsu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts. And in Yosetsu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but a little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gogetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, rode beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Suyu could never truly replace his daughter, I'd hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the kami have been so minded? Even now I labor to discern my meaning in Yosetsu's fate, to deliver her from certain death, with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that truly be have been their will? I cannot tell you. The will of the kami is not for us to know. What I do know is that for a brief moment, the girl known as Suyu lived among us, and that she sought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Aww. Yeah, it definitely seems like a lifetime ago, the dragon. It was forever ago. And a day. Alright, LSA. What's next here? He's ready to bid farewell to Doma. I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Relegar's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. Okay. Travel halfway across the world. Or at least this continent. Because I'm actually not sure how big the rest of the world is. Running. Delivery Moogle. A little delivery Moogle. Hey, look at all these merchants I could sell stuff to, but I'm not going to. Someday. Someday I will sell all that stuff. We have a cloudy day here today. Ooh, or did I finish 4.3? Did I stop where I am? I'm not sure how far I am. Hey, Lunith Alisay, you're back. No Alphino? Good to see you, Lise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemon. It's a long story. But we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... If this is a joke, gods, this had better be a joke. Oh, no. Nope, he's still alive. So, you know, all that stuff we did in the last expansion, kind of for naught. I mean, we did rescue both provinces from the Empire's hands, but our enemies are still alive. So look, I know what I saw, all right? We all saw it. And here are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald? I know how ludicrous this sounds. I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. But while I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Lunas. He saw the Crown Prince through the Echo in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. It was him. It was Zena. Maybe it's not actually him. It's a clone or something like that. I don't know. Who knows what kind of technology the Empire has? No, it must have been. I don't know. Some kind of really convincing imposter. Xenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. Aye, and someone went to the trouble of desecrating his grave, remember? Oh! Halls, Guiled Halls. Whatever are you talking about? Hey, Thancred, I haven't seen you for a while. Let's go, buddy. Thancred, what brings you to the Reach? Alphanode had me a lending hand at the Saltry to keep an eye on the rebuilding work and so on, just until operations were up and running. And now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wandering my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestions the late Crown Prince has gotten better? If so, might I suggest a quick look inside the coffin as our first order of business? Oh, that's actually a good point. Okay. As much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave, but if it will put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. Xenos is buried up at Bloodhole in the Locks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked, so as to not upset the locals. Okay, then it shouldn't be too hard to find. Nago, you're in charge until I get back. Okay, so now we're going to go find his grave. Okay, so yeah, that's what I remember them talking about this. Go. Be the quickest way to get here. I haven't been to Locks for forever either. Oh, it's actually an area I haven't been to yet. Okay. Let's head up on a mount. Mount roulette. Giraffe. Turn right here. Let's see. Another tree man kind of thing. Kind of cool looking. Nope, I don't want to fight you. Look at these things. Okay, you guys look creepy. Let's go north, sure. The high bank. I feel like this is not the right way. Okay, so let's go the other way instead. Down south and then across that way. This bridge? Nowhere. I guess it's just a broken bridge. I wonder where it was actually. Oh! Okay, there's like a castle here. Oh, that's not a castle. That's just the, silly me. That's just, the capital there. Down here. We just haven't been on this side of it yet. turtles. We're looking Minotaurs. Come and get me. Nope, okay. Right. Guard boot. Or is it a boot? There's graves here. Right. One is... oh, there it is. Great, so this is it. God, he'd better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more about it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied? Well then, we are present with but one course of action. We had best be sure we are not observed in doing so. Shall we begin? Ooh, let's see.
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
Uh-oh.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
Who is this? Who are you? With the chocobo thick-looking thing on your head. Okay. Well, then maybe it actually is Xenos and not a clone. I was thinking. Uh-oh. If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumors are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bind to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alphino's theory of Askian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you that they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, what if it's an Askian? Uh-oh. You're saying an Askian is walking around in Xenos' body? It seems a distinct possibility. Once I put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interning the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body was ever buried here, and how certain they are that Xenos was properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He was certain, he as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Ruban needs to hear about this, and if you find anything out, send word for me at Algar's Reach. Ooh, I didn't even think that maybe an Askion is here. Okay. I don't know why I'm surprised. With matters settling down in Doma, we were due another crisis. Very true there, Alice. Very true. Shall we make for the Rising Stones then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Right. Talk with Alice. So while I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Urianger over Link Pearl and gave him the full report. Pistolia is on her way and should be here any... Oh gosh, we haven't seen her in forever. Alright, Urianger. Alice, Lunith, 'tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? Disturbing developments indeed. Given all we know, I too would conclude that the Askian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but Lunith? Nay, Alphinaud had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extend to the questions of his own safety? Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy stronghold, in the shadowy web of the Paragons. Like as not. He'll be fine. When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I just wish there was something I could do for him besides pray. Right? Like that. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace... Okay, this must be the end of 4.3 then. If we're getting a meanwhile. Do not suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear. The icon in question was similarly dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The Summoner is dead, and the Rite beyond repeating. Everything proceeding according to plan. Every party behaving exactly as required. Meanwhile usually means the end, right? Yeah. Alright. My method may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. Bom bom bom. The plot thickens. Of course. Uh-oh. What are you doing fiddling with that thing? I asked you a question, soldier. Who are you? What's going on? What, have you lost your mind? Ah. Wait, who is this? Katana-wielding soldier. I've lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final bow, only to find that the final was but an intermission. I feel like I should know who this is, but I don't. Okay, shall I use this chance to repeat my sins? Embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. Well, the one I yearn to face yet lives? The hunt must go on. So clearly he's not one of the soldiers there, so he's just got that armor on to do something, to be sneaky. Oh, he stole Garlean thingy. That does not seem safe with those propeller blades so close to your person, your pilot. Did not seem good at all. Okay, lunar cycle. Okay, was that the end of 4.3 then? Don't want to go any further. If that is, ask you guys. I haven't had a chance to. Maybe I should look it up. I'll look it up quickly to see if it was the end of 4.3. Yep. Okay, it was. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so that's where it would end. So it's a good place for me to end today. Then, actually, it's like right at the 3-hour mark too. Good. Awesome. So I'll be again. I want to thank Andrea Drazer and Kellyanne for joining me on that trial we had today. And then next week, I will be streaming on Thursday and Friday next week, starting again about noon Pacific Standard Time, if all goes well. And the plan is to words thinking me bad. is to I'm not gonna continue on with the story then for a little bit. I want to go through and do all the side things. So I've got, the hard mode dungeons. I've got the trials. I've got the raid to do. Maybe even do some of the Hildebrand stuff as a refresher, as a thing between here. So I'm kind of excited for this. So I'll remember episode 90 is where I can go back and watch a little bit to refresh my memory on the story stuff. But yeah, Drazer, I think you left me a whole thing of things to do. See if I can put it in a notepad thing here. Yeah, there it is. Had it out. So yeah, I got dungeons. I got the Omega quest line too. Kugane with the there's some exclamation. There's an exploration. Okay, what is you said there is a 54-man raid? That sounds interesting. I'm excited to see what that is like. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. So, Drazer, thank you for leaving me that list of things to do. Thank you everyone for joining me today. But yeah, my plan is to do everything in that list that Drazer sent before I go forward with 4.4. So right now we kind of, again, I like how they have certain places that's good to stop. So like we know everyone's alive, everyone's trying to go out and try to kind of learn things. Alliance raid, don't recommend the 54-man raid. Oh, okay. Is it really tough or something like that? There's a lot of work to even unlock that. Well, we'll see, Andrew. Maybe I'll do the unlocking before it or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Is it no-go? Oh, it's just a no-go for me right now. Okay, well, that's something I can do sometime eventually. Again, not a huge rush. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to do all the little side extra things. I'm tempted to even... I'm trying to decide what I want to do for the next expansion. I'm thinking I know I want to go healer, but I am thinking about doing. I know I was thinking Sage for a while, but I'm actually thinking of just going as a white mage. So I might. I mean, it's going to be a little while to do that, but we'll see. I'm kind of excited to eventually do that. There'll be a lot of playing off according to level up. But all the story stuff for the, I think it's a conjurer. Is it the conjurer that I do first? I can't remember. The starting class for that. But I'll do that. Do all the story stuff. Either I might do, instead of doing it as a stream, what I might do is actually just record all that stuff and compile it into a video and just put it up as a video after. I'm thinking a white mage, just something simpler, because I know the sage will be level 70, but I think a white mage might be a little bit easier for me to play and understand. And if I'm doing healing, I need to be able to do healing on things I've never, like dungeons and stuff I've never done before. So I want to make sure it's as simple as it can be for me. So that's why I was thinking the white mage might be the best for me. Conjure. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking what I might do is if I decide to do that, I'll level it up off stream and then record all the story parts and put it up as its own video if anyone wants to see the story stuff. That way I'm not, doing some story stuff and then a little bit nothing and then story stuff and then a little bit then nothing. I can do it all at once. And I'm actually thinking about possibly doing that for the other classes too that I've missed. Is kind of doing it and just recording all of the story stuff and just putting it up as a video, kind of its own story. I think that'd be kind of fun to do. But that is stuff for the future. Also still, again, working on the lore videos that are kicking my butt. Lots and lots of stuff going on. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lot. It's kind of hard. Lots of build up stuff at first, kind of hard. Okay, that's something we can do much later then. I'm not too worried about that. The story, the main story has got me wanting to do more and more of it. Drazer, you say the white mage is the best starter? Okay. That's what I'm thinking of. And it is Conjurer. Thanks, Nicole. Yay! I remembered something properly. But that's going to be it for today. So thank you everyone out there. It's always a blast playing Final Fantasy. Really excited. I'll be back next week. Again, Thursday, Friday. Hopefully we can get a bunch of the dungeons and the trials, and maybe even get into the raid next week. That would be a lot of fun. And if you guys want to join me again, would love to have you guys in game. I am on the Goblin Server. I know we got a good core group, but anyone else who wants to join, would love to have you. And yeah, as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.